Yo guys, what's up? What's good? My name is Daki. The name is spelled Darki. Obviously, you know it's double E. Quick one. Welcome to Gospel Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music and that's across the country. Today we'll begin the news with Asake, amazing guy doing good for himself. Just dropped a project, and that album has been having an amazing run in the markets. We saw where we saw Asake live in Portugal at the Afro Nation. Amazing performance. The intro was amazing was just like coming through with the bicycle and for whatever it is, whatever made you come with the bicycle, it's just in your it's just in you. And then he came through, amazing run he had. So we drove around and then finally mounted the stage to give an electrifying performance. I was saw while performing at the point he was so carried away and then he had to jump into the crowd. And then before he jumped, we saw where he went in, then he went back, pulled out some stuff, and then finally jumped. Rumors have it that nobody caught him and then he fell on the floor. And after doing all of that, we saw where he tried coming back and then the guys were taking him away and coming back to the set was an amazing one. But regardless, it just shows the fact that these guys really love him and then they love his sound and his music, regardless of the language barriers. And moving on with Sasake, after leaving Portugal, went straight to the O2 Arena in the UK to inspect the venue that is set to use next month. And they will start again going there, looking at everything, and making sure that the venue is safe and is ready for his performance. Similar thing Whiskey did exactly last month, where he went to make preparations at the Tottenham Stadium. Hotspur Ashake is doing the same thing to make sure that that place is available and ready to use on the set date. Moving on, we saw Ashake previous project called Mr. Money with the Vibe surpassing 250 million on Spotify, massive one to Ashake on that one. At the same time, on Boomplay, Samani with the Vibe have surpassed 400 million streams on Boomplay, also another massive one for Ashake on that one. For the Billboard, we saw Ashake Work of Art album debut on number 4 on the Billboard World Album Charts. Ashake becomes the first Afrobeat artist to have his first two albums appear on that chart. At the same time, it is the second highest debut for any album released this year. Massive one to Ashake on that one. We saw the bromance or a fanzine thingy between Ashake and Portable, where they came out with a screenshot of how the charts look like. We saw Portable saying Omolalomi, and then Ashake replied, I did lawyer boss. And then, okay, no, so Ashake wrote him Omolalomi, and then Portable replied, I did lawyer boss. And then Portable was like, boss, let's work on something. I believe in you, Mr. Money. And then Ashake's response was, my bro, I believe in you too. At the right time, everything go align. And then Portable had the saying on God. So a lot of persons said, nah, that is Ashake's way of saying, you know what, bro, it can never work. It can never ever work. But regardless, it is not a no. It is just a way of saying at the right time, it will align. When will that right time be? Only Ashake and Portable have answers to when the right time will be. And moving on, we have the king himself talking about Davido OBO on the news. We saw where for the third month stream, Timeless have surpassed 881.9 million streams across 5 digital streaming platforms. Massive one to Davido on that one, inclusive of Spotify with 153.9 million, YouTube with 110 million, Boomplay with 209.1 million, AudioMark with 237.6 million, and then Apple Music with 171.3 million. Massive one to Davido on that one. We saw where the tour began on the first day of July at Washington at the Capital One Arena. It was an amazing one. And Davido is set again to storm Houston on the 7th day of July at the Toyota Center, while the 8th day of July, Davido is set to be at Chicago at the Credit Union One Arena, 13th of July at Boston at the MGM Music Hall, and the 15th of July at Toronto at the Budweiser stage. And then finally, November 18th, it's called the Away Festival in Atlanta at the State Farm Arena. That's going to be an amazing one. But then, 5 days from now, or 4 days from now, 5 days from now, and Davido is set to appear again at the Toyota Center. And trust me, ticket out there on sales. If you want to get your ticket, if you just check the buy on the link and make sure you get your own ticket. Moving on, we saw Davido at the concert at the Capital One Arena. Davido gave them an electrifying performance. Now, for Davido, going to this performance was a lot. It was a lot going back from the saga between him, Anita, and Ivana, and all of that, Baby Mama, and all of that. So a lot of people expected that while he was singing or something, was going to make references to songs like call Anita or something that would have made them capitalize and say something about Davido. But then for this performance, he did not do any of such. He performed normally and then gave these guys an amazing time for the money they paid. And trust me, everybody enjoyed themselves on the tour. And moving on, we saw where he said a word of prayers, and then he came out to say, "Yo, this sea I'm blown away. You all showed up in your thousands and packed the arena out. I have the best fans in the world. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Next up is Justin Timeless Tour, and then he's saying, see you all soon." I also David Unavailable Musa Keys is now the most streamed Afrobeat song of 2023 on Spotify. At the same time, David Unavailable have surpassed 39 million streams on Spotify. Also, at the moment, David Unavailable on charts so far includes number 2 on Nigeria Turntable Singles Chart, on the US Afrobeat charts number 8, number 1 on the UK Afrobeat chart for 5 weeks, number 60 on the UK Singles Chart run of 10 weeks, number 13 on the World Digital Song Sales Chart, number 48 on Switzerland Singles Chart, number 73 on Netherlands Singles Chart, number 162 on France Singles Chart, and then number 19 on the New Zealand chart. And on the New Zealand Hot 40 Singles Chart, massive one. This project is still doing amazing numbers out there. I saw Davido Unavailable Musakis re-enters the top 10 of the New York Shazam Top 50 Song Charts at number 10. Massive one to Davido. At the same time, Unavailable also reaches a new peak of number 9 on the Washington D.C. Shazam Top 50 Song Chart, following his performance in the city, that's in Washington, and that's number 9. Another massive one to Davido on that one. We saw a rapper talking about Chopper. Chopper came out, a foreign rapper came out to use Davido's line and the caption where he said, "I am unavailable," and then he said, "Them no they see me." So bit by bit, this song is becoming that global jam a lot of person have been waiting for. Moving on, we have Seyi Vibez as the next guy and last guy of the news. We saw where he dropped a project called Thy Kingdom Come, about 10-track project inclusive of Man of the Year, Professor, Osh Poppy, Karma, Migos, I Life Interlude with Fino, Trumpet, Flaky, LOML with Amifaku, and then All the Time. Amazing project from Seyi Vibez on that one. We saw where he built or he got him spread an apartment, and then in his caption he said, "The first day I met Starboy Whiskey, they prayed that my music buys a house for my mom one day. I'm forever grateful to Allah. Congratulations." And then he said, Babalo Sheyi. That was the apartment he got, obviously for the dad because the mom is passed. But then, regardless, it just shows the fact that music is paying off for this guy and he's having an amazing run in the year 2023. 2 projects so far doing good in terms of numbers and charts. Amazing one. Only behind Burna Boy and Audio Mark. Seyi Vibez stand tall on number 2, surpassing Asake. An amazing run he's had so far in the year. Moving on, we saw, like I said, we saw where he surpassed Asake to become the second most streamed African artist on Audio Mark, only behind Burna Boy. Seyi Vibez is on 814 million plus, and while Asake is on 813 million. So about just 1 million and some numbers in between both artists. Moving on, we saw Seyi Vibez remembering back his roots, and then he's saying, "All my roots, all my guys who grew up with me, Ikorodu and all of that, I'm coming back to your city." He said, "It's been 3 years now, and I can't wait to vibe with you all once again. Attendance is free for all my fans, sponsored by," I mentioned some names, but then he said he's going to be back in Ikorodu. He called it the Seyi Vibez homecoming concert at Ikorodu Town Hall. Trust me, Seyi Vibez said to say, "You know what? I'm going to come back to my base and give these guys an amazing performance." And the truth is, it is going to be a free performance. So just come and have an amazing time. Courtesy Seyi Vibez and the team. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. And trust me, we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning to give you more updates concerning news. I love you guys so much.